Melanie checked her reflection once more in the mirror. Unsurprisingly, she looked exactly the same as she had 1 minute ago when she had last checked. Still, she couldn't help but check again, just in case a hair was out of place. Melanie loved to always look immaculate, especially so today. A good first impression was important. She had already received the promotion of her dreams, but that didn't mean it couldn't be revoked if her new boss didn't like her. Technically, Vanessa Reiss had been her boss for 5 years now, ever since Melanie had begun working for Ardak Enterprises. But up until now, she had been working under managers who reported to the CEO. With her new promotion, Melanie would be working directly under the great Vanessa Reiss. To say she was excited was an understatement. Vanessa was an inspiration, and the reason Melanie had joined this company. As an openly gay black woman, Vanessa Reiss had had all the cards stacked against her, and yet she had risen up to be one of the most successful women in the industry. Melanie hoped that someday she could achieve half of what Vanessa had. She wasn't even out to anyone except her close friends and family, but even without her sexual orientation in the mix, her skin color alone had ensured that she had to work twice as hard as anyone else to get where she was. Getting somewhere in the business world as a woman was hard. As a black woman, it was doubly hard. As a gay black woman, well, there was a reason she wasn't out to anyone except those she trusted. The elevator opened and Melanie stepped out into the corridor. She strode down to the end where she knew Vanessa's office was located. She knocked twice and waited. "Come in. Melanie Fox, I take it." Melanie gulped. She hadn't realized Vanessa would be this attractive in person. She had seen photos, of course, but they didn't fully encapsulate the aura of power and sensual energy that Vanessa exuded. Melanie wasn't usually attracted to older women, but she was convinced that anyone with eyes, gay or straight, would be attracted to Vanessa. She had long dark hair and high cheekbones. Her eyebrows were impeccably shaped and her breasts were the perfect size, large enough to be noticeably attractive, but not so large to detract from the rest of her appearance. Melanie realized she was staring and forced herself to stop. "Pull yourself together, Melanie." "That's right. Nice to meet you." They shook hands, and Melanie didn't miss the way Vanessa's eyes flicked down her own body. She looked up at Melanie, smiling smugly. "Why don't you sit down?" Melanie sat. She was sure that Vanessa was looking at her cleavage and took advantage of the moment to do the same. Vanessa was wearing a sinfully low-cut top that displayed the smooth tops of her breasts in a way that was unfairly tantalizing. "So, Melanie, tell me about your ideas for your new position." Melanie forced herself to yank her eyes back up to Vanessa's face. She had her notes in her bag, but she'd already memorized what she wanted to say. "I've taken a thorough look at our sales reports. We've already got a good market with the older generation. It's the younger folks who we need to get interested in our products. A lot of our products will actually appeal more to the younger generation if we market them correctly." "I see. How do you think we should do that?"